All right, tonight there is shock and sadness on a local college campus after a student was killed on his way home from spring break.
Joseph J.J. Marino, who grew up in Parma, died on Easter Sunday following a tragic accident Saturday on an Alabama highway. News Channel 5 reporter Bob Jones is live with more details tonight. And Bob, you got a chance some of J.J.'s college friends, and they shared with you just how important he was to all of them, and he touched a lot of lives.
Well, that's right, Tanita. Some of J.J. Marino's closest friends gathered at his off-campus house in Kent today. Many of them too shaken up, too heartbroken to go on camera. But those who did said J.J. was just a great guy who will be missed by many. Friends and family say 23-year-old J.J. Marino lived life to the fullest. He loved hockey and helping others. His infectious personality and big smile stood out. J.J. graduated from Padua High School in Parma, and the senior accounting major was getting ready to graduate from Kent State.
He never walked in a room without smiling and just was always there for everyone. He was the light of the room.
Outside his off-campus house, a memorial complete with flowers, personal messages, and pictures of J.J. grew all day long. He was killed on his way home from spring break. The Ford Escape he was riding in collided with a semi in Alabama. 4 other Kent State students survived. J.J. died on Easter Sunday. His family says this rainbow appeared outside of his hospital room window that day.
They were slowing down in traffic, and it was an accident. But for some reason, God took JJ's life, and we know now he's watching over us every single day and always be with us.
The tragedy has stunned and saddened the KSU campus and employees at Bar 145, where JJ worked as an assistant bartender. The GM says JJ was a model employee.
We're still trying to come to grips with it. I mean, everybody's grieving in their own way.
JJ's family says they take comfort knowing he passed away surrounded by his parents, brother, sister, and other family members. Meanwhile, the heart of JJ's boss aches when he thinks back to what he tells all spring breakers.
Please be careful and get back to us. And, he's not coming back, and it's just really hard to believe right now.
And family members say J.J. will be brought home to Parma, where he will be laid to rest. Meanwhile, the accident remains under investigation by Alabama state troopers. No charges have been filed. Troopers tell us that J.J. was not wearing a seatbelt. On your side live tonight, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.
Tonight there is tremendous sadness on the campus of Kent State University after a student was killed on his way home from spring break. 23-year-old J.J. Marino died after the car he was riding in collided with a semi on Interstate 65 in Alabama. 4 other students inside the car suffered minor injuries. Marino was getting ready to graduate from Kent State with a major in accounting. His friends say they will miss his smile the most.
His smile, and for just always being happy with people. He would come in the room and just laugh, and everyone would laugh just because JJ was laughing, and he was just always so happy.
His family says they took comfort when this rainbow appeared outside of JJ's hospital room on Easter Sunday. That accident is still being investigated. A new video just back from Kent. A prayer vigil to remember a Kent State student killed in a crash just wrapped up a short time ago. 23-year-old J.J. Marino died in a traffic accident in Alabama over the weekend. The senior was returning from spring break. He was traveling with 4 other students. They suffered minor injuries. A memorial grows outside of J.J.'s off-campus apartment. That is where this vigil took place.
He was the guy that you wanted to be with, you wanted to talk to, you wanted to hang out with. He was one of those people who, I don't care what was going on in the world, I don't care if school wasn't going well or he was getting grief from here, there, or someplace else, you couldn't dim his light.
And J.J. grew up in Parma. The senior accounting major was getting ready to graduate from Kent State this spring. That crash remains under investigation by state troopers. So far, no charges have been filed. All new tonight, the family of the Kent State student killed in a spring break car crash, sharing stories to honor his memory. It said the story that summed J.J. Marino up best was when he spent the day hiding at the bottom of a hill at a Ridgewood golf course in Parma.
And so golfers would tee off on 16, but they couldn't see the green, they couldn't see the hole. Well, in the time from when they walked from teeing off down to the green itself, to the hole, JJ had snuck out, taken the ball, put it in the cup. So when the golfer came over the hill, he had a hole-in-one. We asked JJ, why did you do that? And he said, it just made people feel good.
And needless to say, a lot of golfers celebrated their hole-in-one at the clubhouse. Little did they know they had a little help. Well, funeral arrangements have been made now for JJ. The visitation is Friday from 2 to 9 at the Fortuna Funeral Home in Independence. The Mass is Saturday at 12:30 at St. Anthony of Padua in Parma.